Hey there, this is Malorian, and this will be a 50-point battle report of War Machine that I've been kind of looking forward to for a while. Of course, one of the biggest puzzles I'm trying to figure out right now is Butcher3. I first tried taking him on with E-Kane, but I'm having a lot of troubles. Of course, there's a lot of stuff that the Khador player can do to stop the shooting, and so my next one here is trying to do eStryker. So this is what we're doing. And my buddy said, hey, you can pick whatever caster you want, and I said, bring Butcher3 and let's try out this matchup. So on my side, I'm running eStryker. Hasn't been painted yet. I'm still working on this stuff, but yeah, this is I'm really interested to see how this will go. Alright, so looking at this slide here, what the mission is this first 1 to 5, you get 1 point for controlling a zone, 2 points for dominating, and there's no kill box. So that kind of takes some of the pressure off here. My list is only slightly different from the last one, so it's eStryker running Old Rowdy. There's also Madame Corbeau, there's Gorman, there's Junior. Off the board, there's Anastasia. I have the Max Sword Knights, Max Storm Guard, 2 units of Storm Blades. You can already see that they did their advance move. And then also the Max Nis. So lots of guys, and really the only difference from my last list is I have P Iris rather than Epic Iris, because really my Epic Iris would be in my Epic Kane list. So it kind of makes sense. On the other side, what I'm up against is Butcher3, and he's brought Beast09. He has the Iron Fang Pikeman with UA, and they have the Kovnik with them too. He has some Eliminators over there, another unit of Eliminators on the right side. There's Epic Iris, there's an Ogren Bokur, there is the Halberdiers with Vilalchev, or whatever his name is. He also has the Winter Guard Rifleman with Joe, and I'm not sure if there's some other solo snuck in there or something, but for the most part, that's what he has. So looking at this here, what this game is really going to come down to is who delivers their boss to the other one. What caster kills the other caster. Now, he normally has an 18-inch threat. I have a 17. I also have Madame Corbeau, so that can bump me up a little bit if we can jam. But both of us have a good amount of infantry, and it's really going to come down to the infantry killing each other and then trying to set up a lane for the other guy. So I actually normally try and get first turn. He actually won the choice and gave me first turn, so that's great. And so, I mean, his stuff was set up after mine, but looking at the board here, it should be okay. I mean, on the right side, flooding it with the Storm Guard and then shooting things down with the Nis should be all right once I get some Electro Leaps going. On the left side, that's going to hurt a little bit, but I'm hoping that at least with my feet, I can get in there and kill a lot of those pikemen. So I get first turn. Junior puts up Arcane Shield up onto Old Rowdy. I put up the deflection, and then otherwise, everything's just running up the board. His turn 1, it's really the same thing. I don't believe he casts anything or allocates anything, and stuff is just really going up there. So I see the Eliminators coming up on the left. I really don't have to deal with those guys, so that's a problem. But I really feel, especially on the left, this might be a good time just to jam his face, get that stuff done. On the right side, my Nis can start shooting some things down, so I can get the alpha here. So one of the things I'm going to do is bring on Anastasia over here. All of us over here have parries, so there's no free strikes, but I'm going to charge into the back of these Eliminators, hoping that they're going to spend a time killing me. Because if they do that, it just takes the pressure away from the center of the board. So otherwise, after my first turn, it looks like this. So on the right side, I shot down mainly Halberdiers, shot down a couple of the Rifle Guard, but at the time, I'm not too worried about them. They have their cover fire there, which was a little bit annoying. I had to work around it, but I was pretty happy with all I killed there. On the left side, I was able to jam, and I wasn't in charge range, and so really I just kind of walked up, killed one of the Halberdiers, then I had popped my feet, gone up there, taken a few more attacks, and with that, I was able to kill a few of the pikemen, but not really much. And so really looking at this, I mean, of course, I made a ring of Sword Knights in front of my boss, in front of Epic Kane, that's more than, 5 inches away, so that he can't get in there and draw me away, really trying to put in the layers here, trying to get up there and jam and everything. And, eStryker's kind of up there, but he should have a hard time getting to me. One of the things I was already looking at this and regretting is dedicating all of those Storm Blades already. I mean, really what I need to do to deal with that threat is I should have just had a couple up there to tie them up and the rest waiting further back so that I can, do a feat later. That would be a lot more productive. So kind of wasted my feat, but, overall, I'm pretty happy with this positioning. So on his turn, he really killed a lot of stuff. Joe gives the boosted to hits on the rifle corps, and that just turns him into murder. So they're just slaughtering tons of my halberdiers and also the Nis over there. So that was kind of a big deal. Eliminators came in to charge and kill the guys that are around engaging Epic Iris. So that was a little bit unfortunate. The one thing I do like about them being there is that they're a little bit close to my Morbeau, so I'll be able to get the Morbeau move. Otherwise, on the left, yeah, that was a huge killing field. And at first, he was looking at it, and he was trying to figure out a way to get to Butcher to me, but I think he kind of gave up on it. Of course, Eliminators on the left kill Anastasia, but yeah, Vilalchev, or whatever that guy's name is, does a spray that kills half of my Stormblades that are in the way, so I didn't really see that. And then that opened up a real big hole for the pikemen to charge through, and then they just slaughtered everything else that was over there. Butcher came up and did a little bit of killing as well. He actually rolled double ones to hit one of my guys, and then he just kind of energizer over there to the side. And then one of his last activations that I think was kind of a mistake is he then charged in with the Beastonine with the imprint and all that stuff, doing a big thresher, and he killed like 6 models, which was really, really good. However, he would have been a lot better, be in front of where that Ogre and Beaucoeur was to really go and kind of lock things down. So otherwise, he'd also popped his feet, so he's camping full again. The Storm Guard had failed their command test legitly, and then the Sword Knights, of course, from the feet just automatically failed. So that was a little bit sad face, but the big thing here that I think he kind of missed is I'm pretty sure I got him. With the Corbeau move, I can move to the side. I can just charge Butcher right up and straight because he's a larger base model, so I can attack him where he is. I would love to shoot him and strip away his focus, but he's just going to shield guard that anyway. Only thing I really need to worry about then is a free strike from Beastonine, and if I just black oil him, that's not that big of a threat. So we have kind of an interesting activation here where Gorman goes up to oil, and I forget about countercharge on the dog. So the dog comes over, countercharges Gorman, and then I realize, oh yeah, I have countercharge too. So Rowdy just countercharges the dog, kills the dog, and then because he toughed and he's knocked down, Gorman isn't engaged, and I can still go and black oil the Beastonine. So that was a little bit different. And then after that, it was a simple thing for eStryker to go go crazy. The free strike was missed. I was something like POW 28, so I'm diced +4. And so after hitting the charge attack and buying and boosting and buying and boosting, that's it. So caster kill just the way I like it. I'm sure the biggest part here is, he just did not think of how deadly and how fast eStryker to hit. So it's almost like the first time you go up against Epic Butcher, he just goes across the board and kills you. And I'm sure if we were to play this game again, he'd be a little bit more reserved with Butcher. I mean, there's no need for him to be that close. I know he always likes putting a lot of scenario pressure up with Butcher as well, saying, hey, I can kill you and I can be scoring. And really, though, with the pikemen already kicking my butt pretty bad, Butcher could have stayed back, right? And just kind of see how things went. I probably would need to go and use Rowdy to destroy Beastonine and then hope that he can survive the attack from the pikemen. But overall, he was ahead in attrition. So Butcher didn't need to be here. But hey, this made me feel really good. I made this list to go and deal with Butcher. So with it actually doing what it was supposed to do, I was pretty happy. So there you go. Hope you guys like watching. I know one of the other changes to the list I'm still considering is whether I should put in Precursor Knights as one of my big infantry blobs. But, I'm still trying to think about it. I mean, we'll got to see. I mean, there's so many different options between the Mercenary Infantry and the Signar Infantry. The world's my oyster. So there you go. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later. Bye. Oh, and one last thing. After I was done in the game, the guy I was playing was saying, "Hey, I kind of missed your birthday here. Here's a birthday gift." And he gave me this piece of train here from Battlefield in a Box. I guess it just came out. It's like this ruined well thing here, and it just looks awesome. So there's a double win for the day. First, I go and I beat Butcher3 with Striker, and then I get this cool birthday present. So good times for everyone, and thanks for watching again. Bye.